Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Right, I've got another pattern for you today, and this is a 2-row repeat pattern. This is the front, and this is the back. Either side looks quite nice. It's of a single crochet and a crisscross row, but we're not placing them in the actual single crochets spaces. We're actually placing them in between the crisscrosses on the rows, which gives it this lovely effect. The pattern is worked up in multiples of 2, and I chained here 24, which gave me about 5 inches. So if you want to make a baby blanket in this, then chain 130 with a 4mm crochet hook and a DK yarn, lightweight yarn number 3. The other thing I want to say is that you can actually make this in a 5 if you want it a little bit more softer. You might with a 5 have slightly more spacing, but if you don't mind that, then go for a 5 as well. Very easy pattern to do. And let's have a look. Where are my bits? So you'll need your 4mm crochet hook. I had some beige left over, but I'm going to just move this across and show you in a brighter colour for you. The other thing is, like I said, it's a double crochet and a single crochet, and if you're not sure how to do those, please do practice those and come back. I will go as slow as I can without being too slow, but if you need it to be slower, then please do set it up on the in the options menu. There's a little wheel there that will tell you how to slow the playback options to a slower speed, and you can also put subtitles on as well. Right, I'm going to begin this pattern. Let's push this aside. So it's a very sweet little crisscross pattern, but with a little bit of a twist. I'll do a very small sample. Like I said, the pattern's worked up in multiples of 2, so I will just do a small one of, say, 14. Let's see what a 14 chain looks like. So you do your slip knot how you do yours, and then chain 14. Okay, we'll go for 2 more, 16. So if you're doing the sample, go ahead and chain 16. I'll just make sure 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and 16. Okay, 16 chains. If you want to go straight for the blanket because you like what you see here, then go straight for 130 chains on a 4mm. You could probably reduce it to 120 chains if you want to do a 5mm crochet hook. The first thing you want to do is do a, skip my notes, single crochet into the second chain. So you never count that one. That's the first one, there's the second one. Pop your hook in, pull up a loop and pull through 2. That's your single crochet. You will now chain 1 and miss the next chain. So that's the one we've just worked into. So miss this one, go to the one next to it and do a single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, and that's your repeat for the first row. We'll be placing these single crochets in a different place next time round. This is just so that we're working into the chain. So yes, chain 1, skip 1 and single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 and single crochet. You want to do that all the way till the end, and you will be left with 2 stitches, and you will place a single crochet in the last stitch, chain should I say. Here we go, 2 chains left. You've just chained 1, go into there and do your last single crochet. That's how that row will look. Okay, chain 2. Now before I continue, I did chain 2, but you can do chain 3. I always prefer chain 2 when I'm doing a double crochet on the opposite side. I just think it's a bit more, get more of a straighter edge. So chain 2, flip your work. Now There's my first single crochet, there's my chain 1 space, there's my next single crochet, and there's my next chain space. So miss the first chain space, go to the second one right there with my nails poking out, and do a double crochet. So you will yarn over. So there's the first space, not that one. Then it's my single crochet. You want to go into this chain space. Go into there, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's your double crochet. Yarn over. Now we will go back to the one that we missed, the first space, not the single crochet, the actual space next to it. Pull up a loop, try and pull it nice so it's not too tight. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. Yarn over. We've just worked that space. The next space is here. So first of all, we go to this space and do a double crochet. Yarn over. We're going back into the one that we worked before this one, which was this space. So we're reusing that space again. And double crochet. Yarn over. Next space. Double crochet. Yarn over. Go back into that same space that we've already worked, the one before, and do a double crochet. Next space, double crochet, and then go one behind and do your double crochet. Next one, and the one behind, another double crochet. You'll have one space left here, and that's the one we've just worked. So go into there, do your double crochet, and then go back into this one. You don't chain anything here, just yarn over and go into that first single crochet. Make sure you've got both loops and do a double crochet into there. That's row 2. Now row 1 and 2 is exactly the same. We are doing a single crochet, chain 1 and skipping over, but we're not skipping over a chain, we're just putting that next single crochet in a different place. So let's show you. Chain 1, flip your work, go into the first stitch here and do your single crochet, chain 1. Now we are not going into the spaces. We formed this crisscross, didn't we, of the double crochet. We're going right into that space for the single crochet. Chain 1, find your next X, should I say, go in between it, pull up a loop, single crochet. Oops, I don't think I chained 1 there. Did I? Yes, I did. Single crochet, chain 1, go to your next crisscross, go into the center of it, do your single crochet and chain 1. And that's going to be your repeat all the way till the end, however long you've done your chain. When you get to your last one, there's my last cross, pop my hook in there, chain 1, and then we do the chain 2 here. You want to go on top of the chain 2 and do your last single crochet. Make sure to chain 1 before. How pretty is that? That's the back. You can use either side. It's absolutely gorgeous. Back to row 2, which is chain 2. You might find it tricky now to see those spaces because we worked it into the crisscross. But there's the first one. Just spreading it there for you. There's my single crochet, so the next space will be right next to it. There's my single crochet, there's my next space. Okay, so you yarn over, you miss that first space, go past that single crochet, and on this side do your double crochet. Then we want to go back into this space and do the double crochet there. Past your single crochet, go into the space there, double crochet into there, and then go back 1. We're not chaining anything at the top. Miss your single crochet there, go past it, go into the chain space, do your double crochet, then go back and do your double crochet, and you'll carry on doing this for the whole of the row. If you are doing a sample with me, we should be there now. If not, you carry on to the end of your chain. So we've got one more, which is right here, space, go into there, double crochet, go back one, double crochet, and in your single crochet here, make sure it's right here. Can you see the 2 loops? Go into those 2 loops and do a double crochet, and that's row 2. I'll show you row 1 again. Chain 1, single crochet in the first, single on top of that double crochet, chain 1, find your first cross and go into there for a single crochet, chain 1, next cross, single crochet and chain 1. And then when you get to the end here, make sure you chain 1 before you go the top of the chain 2 for your last single crochet. And then row 2, I will show you one more time, chain 2, miss your first, there's your single crochet. You will have a gap before there, the chain 1 space, miss that. Go to the next one and double crochet. Make sure you don't go into that, you want to go into this space here. Move along, skip over the single crochet, go to the next one, chain 1 space and do your double crochet, and then go back 1. Once you've done your last one, make sure you chain 1. No, you don't chain 1, sorry, that's on the single crochet. So once you've done your last crisscross, go on top of that single crochet and do a double crochet. And that's the pattern. You can use this side. So basically it's interlocking the crisscrosses with a single crochet running down the middle of it, or that side. It's entirely up to you. I like both. Okay, that's a little 2-row repeat pattern for you. I've got lots of patterns coming up. Let me show you the bigger piece again. That's the one side and that's the other side. Okay guys, thank you for watching. It's a simple pattern, this one. If beginners want to slow me right down, they can have a go at this one too. Thanks for everybody for subscribing. I've just started to figure out how to put end little thumbnails on your videos. So if I'm making a pattern, you may see a couple now on the end of any videos that you see, which are popular, and I will link the little boxes there so you can click on those if you want to have a look at those as well. Okay guys, thanks for everything. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you very soon.